What's up, guys? It's Aaron, Rice RV. So today I'm going to do a video about generator use and my generator. It's probably going to be a series of maybe two videos, depending on what I get to cover and if you guys got any questions. But how I use my generator. So let's get right into it. It depends on the time of season, where I am, and pretty much what the situation is. For season, wintertime, if I'm dry docking or dry camping, I pretty much don't use my generator because I'm plugged in, and obviously I would be using that only for power. I don't use my generator much anyway because I do have solar power for a lot of my needs, and that's probably going to be covered in another video, which you guys are actually catching me in the middle of checking my solar panels right now because I have to go up on the roof of the RV and see how dirty they are so I can see what I need to do. Um, I'll give you guys a look at those. Oh, actually, surprisingly, they're not really dirty. I don't know what you guys can see, but that would be the solar panels. And all of them are on and looking pretty legit. There's no damage, no cracks. They are all on, so I don't really think I need to get up here and do anything with these guys. So, generator use. I don't really have a lot of generator use during the winter months when I am plugged in. I used to do a lot of dry camping, and I did use my generator all the time. And I found out very quickly that that always wasn't efficient. Hence is the reason why I have solar panels on top of the RV now. And my solar panels power pretty much everything that I need to run on my particular coach, because I don't run a whole lot of power drawing stuff. And with my solar panels, I can watch my TV, make coffee, run my microwave, all without having to start my generator up. And I used to have to for everything. I would have to, if I wanted to watch TV, I'd have to start the generator up just to watch TV. If I wanted to, make coffee, I would have to start the generator up to make coffee. And it just got to be real inefficient. You're sitting there with the generator running just so you can watch TV, and that just wasn't good when I was dry camping. In the winter months, I do find that I like to plug in somewhere, rent a lot for, the winter months, and just plug in, and then that's the end of it. I don't have to worry about it. And another thing is, I also have my external heaters, so I don't want to run propane, which I have to plug those heaters in, which it wouldn't be beneficial to run a generator half the night because I want to run a 1500-watt heater. So, and again, that's kind of on another note. So, how you use your generator and how you may have to depends on your setup and your alternative power. And then, even with your alternative power, you got to make sure that you have enough solar power and battery power to run those things that you have. So, in my case, I have 3 extra batteries. They're 122 amp hours each at like 1 amp or something crazy like that. And those batteries are in turn hooked into a power inverter, which I'll show you guys if we can get to it in this video. Hang on a second, gotta get off the roof. And those solar panels send that power to your batteries, which power your power inverter. And your power inverter is what actually runs your equipment. Um, so it's pretty much straightforward there. There's my generator. Typical Onan. So yeah, that's how that works. And if you're gonna do any serious RVing, you're gonna either have to have a generator or have to have a hell of a solar power and battery bank. I didn't want all that solar power battery stuff because a lot of people try and run everything off of their solar. I mean, you got people with these humongous battery banks and they're literally trying to run air conditioners and all kinds of stuff so they don't have to run their generator. For me, it's not that serious. My cost is already cheap. It just wasn't that serious. I just needed some kind of solar power so I can run my standard things and not have to run my generator, which I effectively do that. So here is my charge controller. And you guys see it is charging and it's saying that battery's at 12.6 volts. That's a little off. It's probably more like 12.8, 12.9. You have a little bit voltage drop. And what this is, this regulates the power coming in from the panels. And then they come down and they go into this guy, to the battery here. And I have another 2 batteries outside the RV. And this guy here, sorry for my camera guy, I can't flip it around, is my power inverter. And as you can see, it does say 12.8. I know it's probably upside down, I'm sorry, but it is 12.8, which is more of the accurate reading. So yeah, when I want to watch my TV, I just simply run a cord from that inverter into my TV, and I can watch my TV pretty much indefinitely, 8 hours without having to worry about it. And on a sunny day, in the summer months, when the sun is out and it's out longer, it will run that TV indefinitely. And like I said, I'll get into another more detail of how the system actually works, as far as the solar goes. But so with having all that, I rarely have to run my generator. I mean, not even to charge the batteries, because I have a special charge controller inverter charger built into the RV that when I'm plugged in, it constantly charges and monitors the batteries to keep them from being overcharged. And that's also what the solar panel charger that I just showed you guys on the wall does. After it hits a certain amount of volts, I think it's 12.9 to 13 volts, it stops sending that power to the batteries so it doesn't overcharge the batteries. And then it just, once the battery or the inverter starts using that power, then it'll start charging again. And then, my TV in my bedroom is only about 20 watts that it takes to power. My inverter is only 1,000 watts, so but it's more than enough to power the TV. It's more than enough to power my coffee maker, which I think is only about 700, 800 watts. Same with my microwave. And that's another part. I selected, um, appliances to accommodate my system. So we're getting at that 9-minute mark. And like I said, I'll go into another video about the solar and actually how my system works if you guys want to know about that. All right, take one. We're out.